he is talking about different types of shirk that in history of human people committed different type of shirks. So he mentioned a few before. Now the next one is that these people are mushrikeen. They used to do zabha, not only mentioning the name of their idols or their gods at the time of zabha, but they were doing it for them. That this zabha is for that god of ours, and this zabha is for that god of ours. Got it? Now we do serve sometime the zabha for our elders, and we say that this qurbani is for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But the case is that we are doing it for Isal Sawab. For what? For Isal Sawab, to have the reward of that for that person whom we mentioned. But they were doing it in their name as God. In their name as God. And so that is, they were doing it. And still, if you will go to India, you will study the book not yet completed by Naseem Jan and Faisal Jan. Nazif, it is said a few times that that is almost completed.
Yeah.
How much?
It's like, there's a little bit left.
Okay. And Masood Jan, he did it in time. Yes. So anyhow, that is the book. And that is comparative study of religions. So there I have mentioned all these things, that what the Hindus are doing, what the Sikhs are doing, what the Christians are doing, what are the beliefs of Jews, what is Confucianism, what is Manavi Mazhab, what is Taoism, who was Buddha, what was his basic concepts. So all these I have written there. You study a little bit or not?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So anyhow, I think that certain pages I missed to give it to you people, but when you will complete, then I will find out that those pages are done or not done. So Faisal is alive somewhere? Huh?
On the way to Finland, he called me.
Huh?
And he didn't say anything, but I heard your voice. He was listening to the class.
Okay. So if you are listening to the class, so what you did with your class? Yes. Still we are waiting for your typing. So, anyhow. And I know you have certain restrictions, but for this thing there is no restriction there from. Yeah. So, anyhow, still the Hindus, they are doing qurbani, slaughtering different type of animals except cow. Yes, because cow is mom. Yet, but one cow or one mom, they call it Gau Mata. Yes, and Gau Mata, yes. So, and if you tell them, then they lose their temper. If you say that, if this cow is your mom, so what about the bull? So then they lose their temper. They become angry then. Yes? So anyhow, even though that is their mom and you cannot touch it or harm it, yes, but last week, one cow having the big horns hit someone. Yes, so their court sent the cow for 10 days to jail. Yes. Got it? Yes. So still they are doing qurbani or sacrifice for different stars, yes, or for different things. For example, they say that such and such star, he is bringing the rain, and now we are in drought, so we have to do qurbani for that star. Got it? So they are doing qurbani in the name of their star. That is for their star to please him, so he will send the rain. Got it? And they are doing that for different idols as well. For different idols as well, and for different asnam. So Imam Rahmatullah Alayhi says that these are of two types. Number one, mentioning the name of an idol at the time of zabh. As we say Bismillah Allahu Akbar, look at me. As we say Bismillah Allahu Akbar. So what they are saying, Bi-ism, or in the name of such and such God. Got it? So that is called az-zabh bi-ism ghairillah. Az-zabh bi-ism ghairillah or bi-ghairillah. Az-zabh bi-ghairillah. And sometime they are doing that zabh in the name of Allah, or do not mention the name of anybody, but they fix it as a manzura, or as an awe, or as a nazar for a specific God. Got it? That this lamb or this goat is a nazar for such and such God, and then they slaughter it. Got it? Mushrikeen in Makkah or Mushrikeen in Arabia, they were doing the same thing. So number one, the first one, Mawla Yusuf, keep in mind, mentioning the name of somebody else at the time of zabh, that is called az-zabh bi-ghairillah. Az-zabh bi-ghairillah. And doing that qurbani for someone else, like to please their God, so that is called az-zabh li-ghairillah. There is only one letter, ba and lam. Like this. Az-zabh. Bi-ghairillah. And the second one is az-zabh li-ghairillah. Now look, this letter the same. This letter and this letter the same. The only thing is here, ba and lam. So az-zabh bi-ghairillah and bi-ism ghairillah. So in the time of zabh, to mention the name of somebody else. Got it? Got it or not? If at the time, who is the utmost beloved of ours after Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So if we will say at the time of zabh, Bismi Muhammad. What? Bismi Muhammad. So that zabh will be halal or that's haram? That is haram. Got it? Because zabh bi-ghairillah, that is haram. And same is the az-zabh li-ghairillah. So li-ghairillah, you are not mentioning the name at the time of zabh, but specifically you have owed to somebody else that this is the nazar of Mr. So and so. This is the nazar of Sakhisa. This is the nazar of the Ganbash. This is the nazar of Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani. Or this is the nazar of so and so. So it doesn't matter as long as you have not repented from those words of yours. The zat of that zabiha, that has become haram. So if you will slaughter it in the name of Allah, still eating of that is haram. Got it? And Holy Quran is calling it what is is it for Yusuf? The Illa. That's Quran.
Yes.
Yes, I believe that's Quran. So people confuse there. وَمَا أُهِلَّ بِهِ لِغَيْرِ اللَّهِ. And some ayat, وَمَا أُهِلَّ لِغَيْرِ اللَّهِ بِهِ. Bihi is either before or after, meaning is one and the same. What is ihlal? Uhilla. Ihlal. Also, another word is also musta'mal are used. It's called istihlal. Both in one meaning. So uhilla is from ihlal. So what is ihlal? كقول المستهل الهلال الهلال. When you are looking specially for the moon of Eid al-Fitr. So a few brothers, they are standing here looking for what? The moon of what? The Eid al-Fitr. So if someone, he sees it and he sights it, so naturally he shouts, Al-Hilal, Al-Hilal. What? Al-Hilal, Al-Hilal. This is the moon, this is the moon. So there from the word Ihlal came. The wording is called Ihlal ya Istihlal. Got it? Yes. Number 2. Look at me. وَإِذَا اسْتَهَلَّ السَّبِيُّ صَالِحًا صُلِّيَ عَلَيْهِ يَرِثُ وَيُورَثُ مِنْهُ. If a baby is born dead, a baby is born dead, according to Ahmad ibn Hanbal, rahmatullahi alayhi, even though if the body structure is not completed yet, but still he says janazah should be done. Who said it? Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. Got it? Because he says he was to turn to a human, and if he is for Muslim parents, so he was to be a Muslim. And if he was alive in this world and died later on, so his janazah was to be prayed. Got it? But Imam Malik and Imam Shafi, they say that if the structure is completed, means after 4 months, and then born dead, so janazah should be done. Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullahi alayhi says that as long as he has not come alive to this world. Got it? So there is no janazah. There is no janazah. And Imam rahmatullahi alayhi says, they tell me one thing. Imam is Imam. He said, they tell me one thing, that this one, whose structure was completed or uncompleted, but he was born dead. He was born? Dead. Will he take the miras of his muris? Or in case of his life, if he was owning anything, so it was to be taken from him as a miras? So none of them said it. I said, that rule is not applied. Where from you brought this rule then? Got it?
Yes.
Got it? Or not? So they say respect for Muslim stuff. So he said respect is that we are laughing him or folding him in a fabric and burying there in a Muslim Qabristan, in a Muslim cemetery. Got it? So anyhow, when according to Imam, janazah would be done of such a baby, or he will be taking miras, or from him the miras has to be taken. Got it? Or not? So Imam Rahmatullah, there in Fiqh Hanafiya, this jumla sentence is very famous. وَإِذَا اسْتَهَلَّ السَّبِيُّ صَارِخًا. That when, at the time of his birth, at the time of, he cried. Only was, got it?
Yes.
When one cry happened, so it means that he came alive to this world. Got it? So now, if he was on his way, so when birth is taking place, the head side is coming out first or the leg side?
Yes.
Say it. The head side. Got it? So Imam Rahmatullah says that his coming out to what extent is considerable? His coming out alive to what extent that is considerable? So Imam says if that is the regular coming out, so up to his chest. When from head to chest he was out and he cried, so he would be considered alive birth. He would be considered alive birth. And if the case was irregular, he was coming out, sometime it happened from leg side. So Imam Rahmatullah says that when he came up to his belly button, yes, and at that time, the people who are there in Gaini, yes, they heard the voice that he cried. That he cried. But when he came out, then he was dead. But up to this portion, he came out and he cried. So Imam Abdullah, his life is considerable. So his janazah will be taking place. Number one, he will be taking his due share in miras. And if he owns something at the time of birth, so that will be taken from him as mira. So now that cry of the newborn baby, that's also called istihlal and ihlal wa izastahalla as-sabiyu salihah. So now keeping in view these two things, istihlal means that he announced on that, or he said or uttered on that, that this is the nazar of such and such person. Got it? So it doesn't matter. Is slaughtering it in the name of their Baba or not, but that is haram as long as he has not made a repentance. Got it? So if he made some sweet nazar, sweets, jalebi, or baklava, yes, for some Baba or for some idol or whatever. Got it? So in baklava and in sweet, there is no Bismillah Allahu Akbar. Yes, because you don't slaughter it. That's already slaughtered. Yes, so that is haram, not to be eaten. But yes, if he will make a tawbah before its distribution to people, so then it will become halal. Got it? So same is the case of that animal which he was to slaughter, but he announced it as a nazar for ghairullah, so that is haram. If he slaughtered in the name of Allah, still that is haram, you cannot eat it. Yes, so how? That animal will turn to halal when he will make tawbah before its slaughtering. So when he will make tawbah before its slaughtering, so now it means that he withdrew his words. What tawbah means? He withdrew his word, and in certain cases, withdrawal of words is considerable in law also. Is that not? Like in contempt of court. Like what? In contempt of court, unconditional apology. Yes, I am taking my words back. I am very sorry for those words. I, yes, send my due apology to the court. And I leave myself in the hands of court, whatever. So mostly in contempt of court, the court is not giving punishment. But if somebody is not attending his word, his apology, so then the court says no. Yes. And punishment is punishment. One prime minister in Pakistan, he lost his post as prime minister. Yes, because for contempt of court, but he didn't apologize. And what was the punishment? Yes, sentence until the court adjourns. Sentence until the court adjourns. Yes. And the court decreed it, and at the moment, all the judges, they stood up there. So that was less than 5 minutes. Yes, but he lost his post because he was a punished guy. He was good. He was a punished guy. Got it? Yeah. So anyhow, so now here Imam Rahmatullahi alayhi, he says, وَمِنْهَا And from these types of shirk, أنهم كانوا يتقربون إلى الأصنام, that they were trying to go close to their idols, والنجوم, and to the stars or heavenly bodies, بالذبح لأجلهم, to do zabh for them. إما بالإهلال عند الذبائح, either عند الذبح, either to announce at the time of zabh that is in their name, وإما بالذبح على الأنصاب المخصوصة, or to do zabh on a specific place where their statues were erected. Where their statue. So when the statues were erected, so for sure that was a zabha for them. Got it? That was what? A zabha for them. فَنُهُوا عَنْ ذَلِكَ. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He forbade them from this. Now the next topic, that's a little bit difficult. Saiba, Bahira, Ham and Wasila. So inshallah, next time. وَصَلَّى اللَّهُ تَعَالَى عَلَى خَيْرِ خَلْقِهِ. Yeah.